Welcome to Himani Coaching Center. We at Himani Coaching Center are committed to simplify concepts and amplify confidence of all the students who are watching our video series to learn maths, physics, and chemistry. Today we are going to talk about trigonometry, okay, for class 9 student for ICSE and then class 9 and 10 students for ICSE as well as CBSE. So class 10 students will also benefit by watching this video. And since in class 9th ICSE trigonometry is introduced, so we will talk about the basics as well. So trigonometry means ratios, three ratios in a triangle. And the best way to remember this is remember so, ka, toa. Okay, what does that mean? It means sine theta. So there is a ratio which is called sine theta, which is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Okay, so we write O upon H. Cos theta equals adjacent by hypotenuse, and tan theta equals opposite by adjacent. So whenever we talk like this, we are considering a right angle triangle. Okay, so if this is the right angle, the side opposite to right angle is always the longest side, and that's called hypotenuse. So if we are looking at this angle, okay, so angle is called theta. So opposite to this is this side. So I will write this as O. So let us name it first, the triangle ABC. So AC is the hypotenuse. And since we are looking at angle C, so with respect to angle C, opposite is AB. And with respect to angle C, BC is adjacent. So if I have to find sine theta in this triangle, so sine theta will be AB by AC. Okay. Likewise, cos theta would be adjacent, which is BC upon AC, and tan theta will be equal to opposite, which is AB by adjacent, which is BC. Okay. Now, students, if this is 90, that means angle A and C should add up to 90 degree, because angle sum property of a triangle is what? The three angles will add up to 180 degree. Out of this, B is 90, so 90 gone. That means angle A plus C equals 90. So A equals 90 minus C, so that becomes 90 minus theta. So now let us assume that this angle we are talking. Now with respect to A, which is 90 minus theta, what is opposite? Opposite is BC. And what is adjacent? AB. So now let us talk about the sine and cos and tan theta. Okay. So now if I want to know what is sine 90 minus theta, so opposite is BC. So we write BC. Hypotenuse remains same, so which is BC by AC. So if you note, sine 90 minus theta equals cos theta. So from here we get the rules for complementary angle. What are complementary angles? Angles which add up to 90 degree. So sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Likewise, if I want to find cos 90 minus theta, so adjacent in this case is AB and hypotenuse remains same. So you will find that sine theta, which is AB by AC. So cos 90 minus theta is also that. So that gives us the second rule, that cos 90 minus theta is equal to sine theta. Okay. Now let us quickly do tan 90 minus theta. So before we do that, we should also know what are the reciprocals of sine, cosine and tan theta. So reciprocal, so if I want to find, so let us say we want to find reciprocal of. So when I say reciprocal of sine theta, so basically what am I doing? I am writing 1 by sine theta. That is known as cosecant theta. So reciprocal of sine theta is cosecant theta. See, Just remember this. What is reciprocal of 2? 1 by 2. If you multiply, what will you get? 1. So a number or any quantity, if it is multiplied with its reciprocal, will give us 1. You can see here also sine theta into cosec theta will give us 1. Likewise, 1 by cos theta is sec theta and 1 upon tan theta is called cot theta. Okay, cot theta or cotangent theta. Theta is just symbol for angle. So now let us look for, just give me a second. So now let us find tan 90 minus theta. So tan 90 minus theta. So that would be what? BC by AB. Okay. Can you see here tan theta is AB by BC. Here tan 90 minus theta is a reciprocal. So that means what? That tan 90 minus theta equals cot theta. Okay. Now there are some rules, other rules which we will talk. So let us, so you can note these down or maybe you can pause the video and note these down. Now let us look at some other things. See, if I divide sine theta by cos theta, what will happen? So sine theta is O by H, which is getting divided by A by H. So basically we get O by H times H by A. So sine theta upon cos theta is actually equal to O by A. So which gives us that sine theta by cos theta equals tan theta. Okay. So these are some of the things which you will need to remember. Okay. Now let us do one more thing. Let us say we want to find this, that what will be sine square theta plus cos square theta. So sine theta is what? So now, sine theta is O by H and we are squaring. So O gets squared, even H gets squared. Cos theta is A by H. So A square by H square, because we are squaring. They are like fractions. So what will we get? We will get O square plus A square by H square. Now in a right angle triangle, O square plus A square is H square. H square divided by H square gives 1. So this is the identity, that sine square theta plus cos square theta equals 1. What does that mean? Identity means it is true for all angles. So let us say I give you sine square 30 degree plus cos square 30 degree. So the answer would be 1. We can check. If you know the value of sine 30, it is 1 by 2. We can square it. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Square it. 1 by 2 square would be 1 by 4. 3 root 3 by 2 square is 3 by 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 by 4 is 1. So this would be true for all the angles. We will have to keep this thing in mind. Okay, that becomes an identity. Likewise, remember I'm writing few more identities. So this is identity number 1. Identity number 2 is 1 plus tan square theta equals secant square theta or sec square theta. Third one is 1 plus cot square theta equals cosecant square theta. So you will have to remember all these three identities to solve questions. Another important thing when we talk about trigonometry is some standard angles. Okay. So you can pause the video, note these identities down because these would be used in solving questions. Okay. Let me quickly, write one more just to show what does this mean. 1 sine square theta plus cos square theta equals 1. See, if I take sine square 40 degree plus cos square 40 degree, you need not find the value. You will simply say that would be equal to 1. Okay. So we are going to utilize these properties. Okay. Now let us move on to standard angles for which you are supposed to know the values. Okay, just give me a second. Let me quickly remove this. And now we will learn how to find the trigonometry standard values in a quick way. Okay, so just give me a second. So let us keep this for a while and see the standard angles are 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So we will first try to find value of sine theta. So what you do, just divide all the angles by 2 and start writing root 0 in the numerator, root 1, root 2, root 3, root 4. With this, what happens? We are getting the value for sine theta. Okay, so let us write sine theta. See, root of 0 would be 0, 0 divided by anything is 0. So sine 0 is 0. Root of 1 is 1, so sine 30 is half. Root of 45 is root 2 by 2. Root of sine 60 is just root 3 by 2. Root of 4 is 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1. So if you just learn this, you can find the value for sine theta quickly. For cosine, just change the order. So this 1 comes here, root 3 by 2 comes here. This was in the middle, retains its position. 1 by 2 comes here and 0 comes here. So that is your cos. So if we are asked what is the value of cos 60, you can just go to the table. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Now, how do we find tan theta? Tan theta, as we saw, is actually sine theta by cos theta. So let us find tan 0. So 0 by 1 is a 0. 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2 will give us 1 by root 3. Root 2 by 2 divided by itself will give us 1. Here we will get root 3, 1 upon 0 is not defined. So that gives you the trigonometry table. Okay. So this is the fastest way of learning how to draw a table. Now, after this, we need not, remember the each value for sec, cosec and cot. Because if someone asks us what is cosecant 30, so you just figure out that sine 30 is half, reciprocal of half is 2. So cosec 30 is 2. Let us say we are asked what is the value of sec 45. So go to cos, the value is root 2 by 2. So that will become 2 by root 2 or simply root 2. Okay. So this is one of the fastest way of learning tables. Okay. With this thing in mind, now let us go to some of the questions. So we are given if tan theta is a by b, we have to find value of cos theta, sin theta, sec theta, cosec theta. Let us add one more. Let us find cot theta as well. Why to leave this also? Let us do that. So see, if you have to find cot theta is reciprocal of tan, so you can just write cot theta is b upon a. Okay. Now, in order to solve this, what we will do, we will make a right angle triangle. Okay. Take this as theta. So this becomes opposite. So a. This becomes adjacent b. So let us name the triangle ABC. Now, this is a right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, what is Pythagoras theorem? AC square equals AB square plus BC square. So, AC square, which we need to find, is equal to A square plus B square. So, AC would be equal to root of A square plus B square. That's what you get. Okay. Now, there is a word of caution. Okay. Root of a square plus b square is not equal to a plus b. Many of you do this. Remember, this is wrong. Okay. So never do this because the numbers are getting squared. It is not a plus b whole square. If it was root of a plus b whole square, then the answer would be a plus b. Okay. I have seen many students making this mistake. So that's the reason I want you to understand. Now we have got AC, which is H. So we know now this is root of a square plus b square. So what is cos theta? Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. What is adjacent here? B. So b by root of a square plus b square. Now let us find sine theta. So sine theta is opposite, which is a, by h, which is root of a square plus b square. Now sec theta is reciprocal of this. So what should sec theta be? Sec theta would be root of a square plus b square upon b. Likewise, cosecant theta, reciprocal of sine, just reciprocate, so you get a square plus b square by a. That's how we do this question. Now let us look at this question without using the table. We have to solve and find, prove whatever they are saying. So question number A is given to us that sine square 5 plus sine square 10 plus, see, they are just giving a gap of 5. So that means the next angle would be sine square 15. We don't need all of this, but understand after a gap of 5, we are writing the angle. So plus sine square 85 plus sine square 90 degree. And we have to prove that all of this would be equal to 9.5. Okay. Now we will use two things here. See, we have learned complementary angle. So what is complement of 5? Complement of 5 would be 95. 85, correct? 90 minus 5, 85. Now, see, if you take sine square 5 and put sine square 85, now what will happen? One of them we will change. Okay, so let us say I want to change 85 because 85 is what? 90 minus 5. So I can write this as sine square 90 minus 5. Okay. Now sine 90 minus theta equals cos theta. So eventually it will become cos square 5. Now finally we are getting sine square 5 plus cos square 5. We just did the formula that sine square theta plus cos square theta equals 1. So this is what we get. Keep this thing in mind. We don't need to do this for all, but I will just do one more. What is complement of 10? That's 80. So now if you take, okay, let me erase this and we will show how will we get for 10 and 80. Let's do that. So we have got sine square 10 plus sine square 80. Okay. Now 80 can again be written as 90 minus 10. So I will write sine square 90 minus 10. Sine 90 minus 10 would be cos 10, and which is getting squared. So cos square 10. So we get sine square 10 plus cos square 10, which will again be 1. So this is what we will do. So just, show just one working and simply say that let us find the complement. So you will say, you will show the working that sine square 5 plus sine square 85 equals sine square 5 plus cos square 5, which is equal to 1. Then you will say similarly complements are 10, 80. Okay. What is then 15? What is the complement of 15? So 75. Then we go to 20. What is its complement? That would be 70. Then comes 30. What is its complement? 60. Okay. So this is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. Then comes 35. What is its complement? 55. Okay. So 6. Then comes 40 and 50. Then comes 45. Now 45 is coming only once, so we cannot find its complement, it is alone. And then we have 50, whose complement is 40. So have we taken 50 already? Yes. So we need not go there. Are we clear? The moment you find this, now if I start, 55, I will get 35. So we have already taken that. Okay. Now, how many things we have got? We have got 8 of them. So each one will give us what? Each one will give us the value of 1. So let us do that. So, and sine 90 is 1. So we will say 8 plus 1 plus this sine square 45. Now sine 45 is 1 by root 2. 8 plus 1 gives us 9 plus 1 by root 2 square. So which is 9 plus half, which is 9 and a half. Okay. So this is how you can do this question. Okay. Just remember, we will have to show the complementary pairs and then get the answer. Okay. So we are utilizing the properties which we have learned. Now let us go to next question. It says prove cos 90 minus a times sin 90 minus a. So see cos 90 minus a. Let me write it quickly directly. Cos 90 minus a would be sin a. Sin 90 minus a would be cos a divided by tan 90 minus a, which would be cot a. Correct? Now, we saw that tan A is equal to sin A by cos A, and cot is reciprocal. So, cot A would be cos A by sin A. So, we get sin A cos A divided by cos A by sin A. So, now we get sin A cos A into sin A upon cos A. So cos A cut each other. Sin A into sin A is sin square A. Okay. So students, if you are watching our video for the first time, please subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon because we keep on making videos to help our students in maths, physics and chemistry. Also like the video, give your invaluable comments and share the video with your friends. Now let us move to next question. Again, we do not have to use the trigonometry table, but we have to find the value of given. So see, sec 90 minus theta would be cosecant theta. Let us look at this. So what is happening? So we are getting cosec theta times cosec theta, then minus tan 90 minus theta, which is cot theta, times cot theta. Okay. Then plus, see, cos square 25 plus cos square 65. If you see 25 and 65 are complementary. So let us write 25 as cos square 90 minus 65 and keep cos square 65 as it is. We just do complementary with one of the angle and leave the other. Now similarly tan 27 63 they are complement, so we can write 3 tan, let us say 27, and write tan 90 minus 27 because that would be 63. Correct? Now cosec theta into cosec theta becomes cosecant square theta. Cot theta into cot theta becomes minus cot square theta. Cos 90 minus 65 is sine and which is getting squared. So this becomes sine square 65 plus cos square 65. And below we get 3 times tan 27 into cot 27. Okay, complementary formula I am using. Now we had done some identities. Okay, so in that we had said that 1 plus cot square theta equals cosecant square theta. See, I am just writing it again. 1 plus cot square theta equals cosecant square theta, which means 1 equals cosec square theta minus cot square theta. So this whole thing is actually 1. So let us replace this with 1. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is also 1. Divided by 3. Tan and cot are reciprocal of each other. So they will give us 1. So we get 2 by 3 as our answer. Okay. So you can actually pause the video and note down the working. Again, students, please note that you should watch the video again, understand the concepts, and finally solve these questions yourself. So you can, play the video, pause it, solve the question. Just watching someone solve the questions does not help you in any which way. Unless you are practicing yourself, you won't get any benefit of this video. Okay. Now let us go to next question. Here we are given there is a right angle triangle ABC which is right angled at B. BC is 7. So let us write down what is given. So this is 7 centimeter. Then they are saying AC minus AB is 1. AC minus AB equals 1, which means AC is equal to 1 plus AB. Correct? So we will say let AB be X, then AC becomes 1 plus X. Now it's a right angle triangle. So what will happen? AC square equals AB square plus BC square. So let's do that. AC is now 1 plus X or X plus 1, whichever way you write, it would be same. AB square is X square plus 7 square. Now this is X plus 1 whole square. So we are using A plus B whole square formula. So X square plus 1 square plus 2 times X into 1, which would be 2X. And here we get X square plus 49. Now, what will happen? We have X square plus 2X. Bring this X square to the other side. It will become minus X square, which is equal to 49 minus 1. Plus 1 goes to other side. And X square minus X square cut each other. 2X equals 48 and hence X equals 24. Okay. So now let us put the values in terms of X. So this is 24. So this should be 25. Now we are asked to find value of cos A plus sin A. Now see, A is here. So if this is A, this is opposite and this is adjacent. So that you have to remember. And then what else do we need to remember? So ka. Okay. So sine is opposite by hypotenuse and cos is adjacent by hypotenuse. So cos would be what? Adjacent, which is 24 by hypotenuse, and sine A would be 7 by 25. Now these are like fractions. So 24 plus 7, 31 over 25 is your answer. Okay. I hope you have understood. It's a very good question. Again, pause the video, note the working and see. Again, when you watch the video again, pause it, do it yourself. Now let us move to next question. Here we are given a figure. We have to find the value of sine theta. So we can see theta is here. And tan alpha, alpha is here. This is called alpha. Okay. This angle is called alpha. And we also have to write an expression for AD in terms of sine alpha. Okay. They are asking us to write. So let us go one by one. So in order to find sine theta, which triangle we will have to consider? We will have to consider triangle DBC. We can see it's a rectangle, so this angle would be 90 degree, correct? So this is opposite, this is hypotenuse. Okay, now if you look 5 and 12, so the Pythagorean triplet, this would be 13. Otherwise you can just do h square equals 5 square plus 12 square, which is 25 plus 144, which is 169, and hence h is root of 169, which is 13. Okay, so you can just find it. Now we have to simply do sine theta. So sine theta is what? Opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is 5 and hypotenuse is 13. So first answer, sine theta is 5 over 13. Now comes, so I'll have to remove some working. Let's do that. Now they are asking us to find tan alpha. So for that, which triangle we will consider? We will consider AED, this triangle. Okay. So if this is alpha angle, then this is O and this is A. So tan is O by A. Now see, since it is a rectangle, so from here to here is the length 5. This total is 14. So if I have to find AE, that would be 14 minus 5. So this much should be 9. Okay. So we get that. So now what is happening? So we have got 9 here and this length has to be 12. So this is 12. So what would be tan alpha? So let's do that. So tan alpha would be opposite, which is 12, by adjacent, which is this 3 fours are 3 threes are. So 4 by 3 is what we get. Okay. Now they are asking us to find AD. Okay, just a second. Let me remove so that some things are clear. Yeah. We have to find AD in terms of sine alpha. So see, sine alpha, if you look at this triangle, this is your opposite, which is 12. Okay. So sine alpha is 12 by AD. Okay. Now they are saying write an expression for AD in terms of sine alpha. So what will we do? You take it here. So this becomes AD equals 12 upon sine alpha. Okay. That's what is the answer for this. Now let us move to next question. We are given a figure. We have to find sine of angle ABC. Then we have to find tan x minus cos x plus 3 sin x. Okay, we will just use that. So let us first look at this. How do you find sine of angle ABC? So see, this is the full angle. So sine angle ABC should be opposite, which is AC, by hypotenuse, which is AB. Okay. Now, if you look at this triangle ABC, hypotenuse is 20, base is 12. So we need to find what is AC. So what will we do? We will say 20 square equals 12 square plus AC square, which means AC square equals 20 square minus 12 square. We can do A plus B into A minus B. So 20 plus 12 into 20 minus 12. So 20 plus 12 is 32. 20 minus 12 is 8. That's your AC square. Okay. Now, so let us, I will need some space. Give me a second. You can note this working. I will just minimize this. Give me a second. Let's minimize. Yeah. Let's keep it here. So now I have to find AC. So AC square is what? So 32 is 16 times 2 and 8 is 4 times 2. So now AC is what? Square root of 16 times 4 into 4. Root of 16 is 4. 4 into 4 is also 16. Root is this. So AC is 16. Okay. So now if we know that AC is 16, then finding sine of angle ABC is a no-brainer because AC upon AB. AC, so that is 20. Why? So AC is 16, my bad. Let me, write it here. AC is 16 upon AB, which is 20. So you will get 4 fours are 4 fives are. So that is the answer for first one. Okay. Please pause the video and note down the working. Okay. Let's now go to the second part of the question. For that, we just need the smaller triangle because they are just asking everything in terms of x. But see, they are asking tan. So this is okay, this is x. So this would be opposite. This is adjacent. This is hypotenuse in triangle DBC. So how do you find hypotenuse? Use Pythagoras. So h square equals 9 square plus 12 square. 9 square is 81. 12 square is 144. So what will you get? You will get 225. That's h square. So h would be square root of 225, which would be 15. Okay. So now we have got h as well. So h is 15. So now let us write tan x. So tan is O by A. Okay. So I'm just writing tan x. So 12 upon 9. Then minus cos x. Cos is adjacent, which is 9 by hypotenuse, which we got as 15. Plus 3 sin x. So plus 3 sine is opposite by hypotenuse. So what we are getting is 12 upon 9 minus 9 by 15 plus 36 by 15. So these two are like fractions. 36 minus 9 is, so now 36 by 15 and minus 9 by 15, they are like fraction. So we can solve that. So 12 by 9, so we can write it as 4 by 3, and 36 minus 9 is 27 over 15. Now 15 is the LCM. So what should we do? Multiply this with 5 to make it like fraction. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 plus 27 is 47 over 15 is our answer for this particular question. Okay. Now let us look at the next question. We are given a rectangle AB. Okay. Which is AB is 15. ABCD is a rectangle. My bad. Angle BAC is 30 degree. Find the perimeter and area of ABCD. So see, we know this. We should know the width, which is this. And in a rectangle, adjacent sides are at an angle of 90 degree. So what will we do? So we know 30 degree. We have to find this, which is opposite. And we know adjacent. So see, O and A are known. So which of the three identity we will use? So ka toa, tan. So we will say tan 30 degree should be equal to BC by 15. Now tan 30 happens to be 1 by root 3. So which is equal to BC upon 15. So what is BC now? So BC is 15 upon root 3. Now we will have to rationalize because the denominator cannot be kept irrational. So multiply the numerator and denominator by root 3. So the numerator becomes 15 root 3. Root 3 into 3, root 3 is just 3. So we get BC as 5 root 3. So let us put that value here. Okay, so that's the first step we have to show. So that BC is 5 root 3. Now we simply have to apply the rules for perimeter and area. So what is perimeter of a rectangle? Perimeter of a rectangle is twice of L plus B. Let's do that. So so we can do this twice of 15 plus 5 root 3. Or we can simplify this as 2 times 15 is 30 plus 10 root 3. That is our perimeter. Now to find area, it is L into B. Let's do that. L is 15 and B is 5 root 3. So the answer would be 75 root 3. Okay. So this is how we solve this kind of question. Now let us move to the next question. Here we are again given a rectangle ABCD with AD as 12 and DC as 20. Line segment DE is drawn making an angle of 30 degree with AD. Okay. Intersecting AB at E. Find the length of DE and AE. Okay. We have to find length of DE and AE. If they wanted to ask, they could have asked to find EB as well. Okay, so we will find that also. Now just look at the triangle ADE. We know the angle, so we just put that this becomes opposite. See, it's a rectangle, so this would be 90 degree, this angle. Opposite to 90 degree is the hypotenuse. Okay, so we have O, we have A. we have to find both DE and AE. Okay. So if you want, you know, let us make this triangle here. Okay. For sake of clarity, let us make it like this. So this angle is 30°. This is 12, which is adjacent. This is O and this is H. So and let us write, so D, E and A. So if I have to find A, DE and AE, so AE is opposite and this is adjacent. So what will I do? Tan 30° equals AE by 12. Again, tan 30 is 1 by root 3, which is equal to AE by 12, which gives us AE equals 12 upon root 3. Again, let us rationalize. So we will get 12 root 3 by 3 or 4 root 3 as AE. Okay. Now let us look at the next one. Just a second. Let us look at how will we find DE. See, this is A, this is H. So we should use cos theta. So cos of 30° equals adjacent, which is 12, by hypotenuse, which is DE here. Cos 30 happens to be root 3 upon 2, which is equal to 12 by DE. We have to find DE. We can reciprocate it and say DE by 12 equals 2 by root 3, or DE equals 12 into 2 by root 3. Again, let us rationalize. Okay, so you will get 24 root 3 by 3. So DE is 8 root 3. Now, last part which I have added, how do you find EB? So see, AB is equal to DC, which would be equal to 20, and EB is what? It is equal to AB minus AE. So the answer for EB would have been 20 minus 8 root 3. This question is, we are given a circle of radius 20 centimeter, chord x is 4 by 3, find the length of the chord shown in the figure. So if angle is given, so see, this would be 90° and this is O, this is A and this is H. And this, so let us name it OP and let us say this is Q. So OP would be equal to the radius of the circle, which is 20. So this much is 20. Okay. Now since they are saying cot x equals 4 by 3, which is A by O. Okay. So A can be written as 4K, O can be written as 3K. Now we will apply Pythagoras theorem and we will say that 20 square equals 4K square plus 3K square. So 400 equals 16K square plus 9K square. So 400 is equal to 25K square, or K square is 400 over 25. You can just simplify this. So you get 16. So K is equal to 4. So which tells us that PQ is equal to 4K. 4 into 4, 16. Okay, so that much. Now, but the question is find the length of the chord. So PR is the chord. Now remember, there is a theorem that perpendicular from a center of a circle to a chord bisects the chord. That means PQ is equal to QR and both of them are equal to 16. So PR would be equal to twice of 16, so 32 centimeter. Okay, with this we come to the end of the video. Again, there is a suggestion for you to watch the video 2 or 3 times, and for sure you have to solve these questions yourself if you want to understand the questions perfectly well. Okay, please share the video with your friends. Do like and give comments to the video. Thank you.